In this lesson we're going to work on different types of hip movements. So this is one of the kind of like essential things of bachata, sensual bachata especially, so we have different types of hip movements. And because it's pretty hard for people to learn usually, I first want you to know that you might discover new muscles in your body, and if most of your day you just sit at a desk, you just don't have much experience with it, so like, don't give up. It's new territory. It's like you're exploring a new continent, and it's just your first day on it. And also I'm gonna give you some exercises that are not directly bachata movements that we use in dance, but that'll help you develop the awareness of what you can do with your hips. And I'm gonna start with music because we want to learn to dance, right? So you want to move to music right away. Like, stand, lay a little more than hips apart, bend your knees slightly, and just shift side to side. Notice I keep myself at the same level. Now we're going to go to a similar exercise. Instead of bending my leg, I'm going to keep it straight as I kind of go up in an arc and come down. So you have this kind of arc. And the first movement, I just go flat. An arc. I'm going to put my feet more together. I'm going to keep my knees bent. And I'm going to bend one knee more so my hip drops down. I'm going to bend my other knee so my hip drops down. And so before we had this side to side movement, now we have this tilting. And this is what we look for in like a traditional bachata hip movement. It's a tilt. And we're gonna start our basic. Our aim is the hips, but we think of the hips as so much as a consequence. I'm gonna move my chest to the side, and there's like a point where I'm like about to fall. I would fall if I move more, and so my hips come out to counterbalance it. And I step, and I move my chest to the other side, and this is counterbalance. My hip on the other side comes out. I step here, I tap, and I keep my chest on this side. What we're doing is a chest-led movement. That's hip movement type number one. That's a traditional hip movement. I'm gonna stop the music for a moment because we probably have to do this a little bit slower than the music. The first thing is, you wanna touch your right elbow to your left knee. And notice, one thing, obviously, I have to crunch a little bit, but the other thing is my shoulder moves to the left and my hip moves to the right. Let's do it on the other side. This basic opposition of my chest and hips is called disassociation, and it's really important in Latin dances. So I want to just kind of get a little bit of that feel, because sometimes people have a hard time. How do I move my chest one way and my hip the other way, and they get confused? But if you just think elbow to knee, you naturally have to move them in opposite directions. Now again, feet are a little more than hip width apart, knees are bent. I want to keep my chest facing you, you face your chest to me. And I'm going to move my hips to face that corner. I'm going to slide them over. I'm going to rotate them into this corner. I'm going to slide them here. Rotate hips that way. So I'm just going to do this. Rotate hips, slide across. Rotate hips, slide across. It's not precisely the right movement, but we're getting in the right direction. Now I bring my feet together, my knees are bent. I want to bring this hip to this corner and leave this hip behind, so I'm kind of, like my hips are like this, and then I'm going to here, and I'm going to create a nice arc with my hip back. And instead of just going across, like I drive my hip forward into this corner, forward, rotate back. And we're creating a figure 8 if you were to look on the ground. And my chest keeps facing forward. Notice how, in order to lock my hips, my knees do the bending and my feet are engaged. This is probably going to take quite some practice. Let's put it to the basic. I'm going to do just like a step tap to connect us into the music. So with my traditional hips, I just go side to side. And now with my essential hips. The third type is not as common, but it's a fun thing to have in your pocket. And you want to think of these different hip movements, and they're more possible, so they're less common, and you can mix them up too. As the music changes, you want to match it to the music. Like maybe there's something like really fast, it's like ding ding ding. You just want to go side to side to get this ting ting. Maybe there's something very smooth, like a singer, and you want to just like groove. So you use a Sensual pattern. And now the next one is a circular pattern. A hip circle is basically, I just circle my hips. I want to keep my chest stationary, so that it's just my hip circling, and I can go back, and I can go forward. Yeah. So I'm starting to go back. And I'm going forward. traditional, sensual, circle forward, circle backward,